Hi guys, this is Aman Vijay and I'm going to present on Disney. So basically, what comes to our mind when I say Disney? So some of us may think about Disney Channel or maybe Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, or maybe theme park if some of us has went to theme parks or has heard about it from someone else. But I assure you that there's a lot more to Disney, and there's quite a big heritage for Disney. So I'm going to tell you about that, and I hope you'll enjoy it. Okay, so few companies have been able to connect with a specific audience as well as Disney has. From its founding in 1923, the Disney brand has always been synonymous with quality entertainment for the entire family. The company, originally founded by brothers Walt Disney and Roy Disney, stretched the boundaries of entertainment during the 20th century to bring classic and memorable entertainment around the world. Beginning with simple black and white animated cartoons, the company grew into worldwide phenomena that today includes theme parks, feature films, televisions, theater productions, consumer products, and a growing online presence. So we can see here Disney dates back to 1923, and it has lived for around 93 years and still is such a strong influence on our life. The characters that were made in 1950s by Walt Disney, Mickey Mouse has so much influence. So it's a really great company. So Disney was founded in 1923 by Walt Disney and Roy Disney. Yeah, that's true. It was founded around 93 years ago by the two brothers. And since then, it has been synonymous with quality entertainment for the entire family. It stretched the boundaries of entertainment during the 20th century to bring classic and memorable family entertainment around the world. Beginning with simple black and white animated cartoons, the company grew into worldwide phenomena that today includes theme parks, feature films, television networks, theater production, consumer products, and a growing online presence also. Disney has always tried and has been trying to make movies and products which can be used by entire family. It has been a family entertainment since its beginning in 1923. So one of the example is Hannah Montana. You must have all the teenagers here must have known about Hannah Montana. It was a teen targeted show. So basically, most of the target segment of Disney is children, but it can thoroughly be enjoyed by adults also with their complete family. Now, most of you may think that Disney is what is Disney? It's a Disneyland, but I assure you that it is not limited to Disneyland. It has a lot more to it. Like for examples, it has TV channels like Disney or Toon Disney and ESPN, the sports channel ESPN2, ESPN HD, and ABC Family. Plus, it also caters to online products like you must have seen Hannah Montana goodies, Mickey Mouse boxes or something like that. And we all know about television shows, and there are also theater productions also for Disney. And there's a lot of growing online presence that we are all aware of. So, so in the starting years of Disney, it was a struggling theater production. It did not do well, and but Roy Disney and Walt Disney stick to their idea and to their vision. And the first major breakthrough come by the introduction of Mickey Mouse in 1955, and it was a great success since then. And since then, it has Disney has produced many great shows and characters like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Pinocchio, Bambi, Cinderella, Peter Pan, Aladdin, and many more, which has marked an everlasting impression on our lives. Walt Disney died in 1966, and I must say that he was considered as the best known person at that time when he died. After his death, Roy Disney fulfilled his vision of theme park, and first theme park of Disney was was opened in Florida. It was a 24,000 acre theme park. And Roy Disney died in 1971. After that, the company struggled without a leader for a few years, but by 1980s, it was back on its tracks. So moving on, as I said, after Roy Disney's death in 1971, the company struggled a bit and without eminent leadership. But by the 1980s, it was back on its feet and thinking of new ways to target its core family-oriented consumers. Disney's CEO Bob Iger explained, "As a brand that people seek out and trust, it opens doors to new platforms and markets, and hence to new consumers. When you deal with a company that has a great legacy, you deal with decisions and conflicts that arise from the clash of heritage versus innovation versus relevance. I am a big believer in respect for heritage, but I am also a big believer in the need to innovate and the need to balance that respect for heritage with the need to be relevant." Disney's vision at that time was to become world's leading producer and provider of entertainment and information. So it launched the Disney Channel, touchscreen pictures, touchscreen productions, theme parks, etc. to reach out to more and more people. And we can still see how Disney influenced our life. It has TV channels, it has theme parks, and it has goodies, Disney goodies, which affects us in lot of ways. So let moving on to some technical stuffs. So today Disney consists of five business segments, which are mainly media, parks, studio entertainment, consumer products, and interactive. As you can see from the figure, media consists of around half of the Disney's business, and then comes the parks, then studio entertainments, then consumer products like goodies, bags, and all those things, and interactive. Interactive is was found by Disney so that people can know their celebrities better, and it's a really new idea in which they have interactive sections with the celebrities, and people can ask questions to their favorite celebrities, and they are happy to answer that. So, in between all the success of Disney, it has its fair share of challenges also. One of the major one being that is the greatest challenge today is to keep a 90-year-old brand relevant and current to its core audience while staying true to its heritage and core brand values. I said that its CEO Bob Iger explained how it has to form a balance between relevance and heritage and still innovate to newer audience. So that particular to hit the sweet spot there between relevance and heritage is the greatest challenge that Disney faces today, and how they are going to face it. So basically, Disney has an ideology, and it has followed that since its beginning. It was struggling few years, but Walt Disney and Roy Disney stuck to that ideology, and they grew a company which is known by everyone in this world. So, what is that ideology? So, Disney internally has always believed that a value creation dynamic based on high standards of quality and recognition that set Disney apart from its competitors. We all know about Disney's competitors like Warner Bros. Or 20th Century Pictures, but Disney has always set itself apart from high standards of quality and recognition. So moving on, let's have some facts about Disney's success. I have talked about Disney's success in the previous slides, and I've been talking about how Disney influenced our life and how Disney products are everywhere. So Disney's success can be measured from the fact that consumers spend 13 billion hours immersed with the Disney brand annually. Yes, that's right. It's 13 billion hours. You can like build a spaceship in 13 billion hours. So next time when you ask why are we still not there in Jupiter, It's Disney Channel, guys. So today Disney is the 63rd largest company in the world, with the revenues reaching nearly 38 billion in 2008. Oh, that's a lot of money. So that's it, guys. That's all about Disney that I have to say. And I've tried to keep the presentation short and up to the point. I hope you liked it. But wait, as Joey Tribbiani says, there's more to it. So let's have some question and answers. So my first question to you guys is, what does Disney do to best connect to with its core consumers? So yeah, now if you may pause for a moment and think about this, I've already told you what Disney does and what its core audience is, and think about it for a second before moving to the next slide, or you can pause the YouTube video currently and think about it. And I hope that you have thought about it and given it a great deal of importance, because these questions are important. So my answer to that is there on the slide, but I'll still read out to you. In order to connect with its core audience, Disney has come out with the Disney Channel featuring classic films at very low cost to reach the new generation of children. So you see, most of the Disney characters that we see today, Mickey Mouse and let's say Aladdin, Cinderella, or Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, was made in 1950s, and or maybe as before as 1937, if we talk about Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs particularly. So how it is that we can still people of our generation, students of our generation can still know about that, because Disney features these films at very low cost, so that it can reach out to new generation kids. That's really something Disney has done superbly. And moving on, it then established international theme parks to reach the audience around the world. Disney's theme parks are a great source of revenue, as well as they are a great fun entertainment for the entire family. Disney has also focused on value creation based on high standards of quality and recognition to reach out its audience both efficiently as well as economically. Disney has also begun regular projects of its shows and also featuring new news about it other products. So what are these products? Like, you must have seen Disney goodies all over the market. Like, my sister has one Hannah Montana bag, and even I wanted one, but I'm a guy, it won't look good on me. So you got my point now. Disney has not just stick to television, but it has reached so that audience can have a feel about the TV shows. The interactive session that Disney has launched recently is an example of that, in which celebrities interact to its fan base and reach out and increase Disney's reach. So moving on to our next question. The question is, what are the risks and benefits of expanding Disney brand in new ways? So let's understand this question first. Whenever you try to innovate something or bring something new to a 90-year-old heritage as Disney is, there is always a risk associated with not being relevant to the heritage that Disney has formed over the years. And what are the benefits of it? Like, expanding Disney's in new ways has its share of benefits. Like it has to target to newer audience, because these days children are a lot into video games. Disney can innovate video games to cater those children. So let's think about the answer for a second, and then we can move on to next slide. And here I have written the answer. Before moving on to my answer, I must say that these answers are qualitative and are subjective to each person. So these are my answers and my ideas. Anyone can object that and can have his own ideas, his or her own ideas. So these are just my ideas. So I'll read out the answer and explain it to you step by step to you. The great risk faced by Disney is to stay to its legacy while keeping it pertinent and up to date with the consumers. Then there is the risk of high investment and greater competition when seeking other marketing segments. If Disney wants to target adults for that case, it has competitions through Warner Bros. Or 20th Century Fox, and for that it has to invest a lot of money in that, and which can be of great risk. There is also a risk of adjusting to the ever-changing global or regional economic markets. Like if Disney wants to target Indian market and American market, it has to apply two different strategies for both of it, because in Indian market, like let's just say the living standard of people is lower than an American, so people will think of buying cheap products which can be easily which are not of that high quality. I'm not saying that Indians are cheap or all that, but I'm just saying that they can't afford these luxuries, most of us, so they'll have to buy cheaper products compared to an American. And another is to keep pace with the changing society and technology. As I already mentioned, like students are in video games these days, so and most of us don't watch television when we are in college, or so to target that audience, Disney has to move up up a bit, and it has to innovate itself. Another is to keep up the brand name that the people seek out and trust. Disney can't make anything. It has to make something relevant to its heritage. The expansion technique helps in innovation of products and services, and the generation of extra revenue and market share. So that's it. And this time there is no Joey Tribbiani saying wait, there's more. And the only thing left for us is to recap. So let's recap. So in the summary we have, so Disney was founded in 1923 by Roy Disney and Walt Disney. It made cartoon characters like Mickey Mouse, etc., which lead to early success of Disney. And after the death of Walt Disney and Roy Disney, it stumbled a bit without a prominent leader. But by the 1980s, it was back on its track and expanding its business since then. Today, it consists of media, parks, studio entertainments, consumers, products, and interactive. And the fact being that it is the 63rd largest company, and it has a revenue of 38 billion. Yeah, that's right, 38 billion in 2008 speaks for Disney's success, and tells us how great this company is and how well the vision of Walt Disney and Roy Disney has been fulfilled. And last but not the least, these slides were made by me, that is Aman Vijay, under the guidance of Professor Sameer Mathur, who is a marketing professor in IIM Lucknow. I am currently doing an internship under Professor Mathur, and it's a great internship. It's a 4-week internship, and it's my third week that is going on, and I've already learned a lot, but there's still more. So I hope you have enjoyed these slides, and do let me know if you think that there can be an improvement. My email ID is amanvijay13@gmail.com. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you.